Hi, this is DarkFox127 and welcome to another Caranthir Tower live stream. It's a bit later than usual, but I just felt like streaming. I've sort of sat and watched a podcast with Gopher in it for like 3 hours, and I really didn't touch the kit because I was planning on listening to it and then edit the kit, but no, I didn't. I just kind of sat and listened to it. So I thought I would mod somewhat and do a stream. Plus, it'll help annoy the neighbours and get some revenge. So, yep, I'm just actually going to put my own music on in the background, which I've just realised is probably the worst idea, because Twitch is going to pick it up if I don't mute the audio. Because I've found it's, at least for me, a little too quiet when I'm streaming, so... Okay. There's a pretty big change that I've made with the portals, which you'll see here, and I haven't fully tested it, so I'll probably hop in game straight away and test that. Let's make sure everything's running nice. The podcast's ended now. It wasn't on Gopher's channel, but he did. I think he hosted it on his Twitch channel. It was the Co-optional podcast. It's Total Biscuits podcast. It's awesome. I pretty much watch every week. I don't always watch live though. I usually catch it on YouTube, but I decided because Gopher's in it, I thought it'd be quite interesting with all the modding controversy recently, and it was quite good. I mean, they didn't just talk about the modding, obviously. They talked about a lot of gaming news and other general stuff. It's a really fun podcast, and so I watched that, and it's usually up like the next day on TV's channel or a couple of days later. There we go, a bit of free advertising for Total Biscuit, not that he needs it. But yeah, what I'm going to do here is pretty much anything I feel like doing again. So I am actually going to go straight in and just test the portals, I think. So let's get that loaded. Oh, you never miss a stream, do you, Sim Sim? It's awesome. So, thought you could slip past me. Nope. Apparently not. I was actually going to try this at 60 FPS, but no doubt this would just moan. Right, here we go. Skyrim is loaded. And I'm just... Here we go, here we go. Every time I'm going to get an influx of emails now as soon as I start the stream. Right, let's hop into the game. Hi everyone, geez, getting a few people hopping in already. CT, where are we going, where are we going? I don't really want to run through the lot again. In fact, I've got a portal I haven't set up, which I hadn't thought about, which is the entrance. I'm going to jump straight into the lobby, so I'm kind of skipping the whole entrance thing now. People have seen the tower, like, so many times, at least the revealing of it. I feel like I'm missing something, and I've just figured out what it is. My controller. I'm not going to be moving anywhere otherwise. There we go. Come on, get off. It's stuck. Whoa, there we go. Okay, so these portals. I was not happy with them. Yeah, I'm never happy with anything, but I wasn't very happy with them. Because I was having to stand on it, look down, press a button, and it went whoom, and it activated using a welted stone. It's like, well, where's the stone go? It just didn't make logical sense. And I thought, well, I want a pedestal, and I want something that you actually activate. So I came up with this very dodgy looking device, and the design might change. I wanted to match the colour here, but I cannot for the life of me get the whole glowing map right, or any of the settings in Nifscope aren't changing it when they should be. I wanted that blue to match, but it's not too bad anyway at the minute, so I'll see what I can do about that, or I might just remove that entirely. But these are now little portal terminals, so oh, you got to go in half an hour. Well, at least you caught a bit of it. You keep your record for like watching all the damn streams. It kind of depends where everybody is, because I usually do this a lot earlier, but I wasn't actually planning on streaming tonight. I was going to do tomorrow, which I probably still will. But I just felt like streaming. I thought anyone that can watch. And I figured a lot of people tend to be a few hours behind me, if anything. Or pretty much just stop up all bloody night anyway. So these portals, this should take me to the library. I've now got an effect, which needs a sound effect, but you can't hear the sound at the moment anyway. But the effect is a bit more fitting. I'm trying to customise it a bit, the colour wise again. So that works nicely though. It's better than looking down and trying to get the middle of the portal and activate it. You've got a proper terminal now. Oh crap. I keep doing this. I need to have these stones on me or I'm not going to get anything working. Welcome stones can be activated. Yes, I know, I made the mod. Right, I see, I'm that used to it now. I keep looking at the portals. I've actually got to get into the habit of using those properly. So, let's go to the apex. Which effect is it? It's timeout and time in effects, and I've tweaked them slightly, and I've tried to make my own sort of gradient effect texture thing to make it more blue, which I think has blatantly not bloody worked. I'm having a lot of trouble getting colours to change and stuff, but I'll get there in the end, hopefully. There we go. So that's the terminal when it's off. The Welkid stone isn't in there and it doesn't have the pretty crap on it. So we should activate this. It'll say, would you like to charge this portal with a blue Welkid stone? Yes. And then it does that. I'm hoping to refine that a bit. Get that a bit better. But then it's like you've just inserted the Welkid stone and then it's all lit up and it's like, yay! So you can use it and then we'll click on it. And as before, it should slowly unlock locations. So if we go to the mage quarters, if we ever get there. Wonderful. Door slamming again. Would you like to charge the portal? Yes. There we go, so I can do that to all of them now. Alchemy lab, dormitory, lobby. Slowly appearing, so I've got the dormitory. Trying to pay closer attention. I think the colour's not bad actually. And that still hasn't worked. That I'm going to have to check on, because it's something to do with the enabling and disabling of certain things. So my fault that you stay up late. These unlock, I've tested all that. We need to go. Let's go back to the lobby and let's go to the 4. Just test some of the others, because one's worked. The dorms one hasn't. The dorms is weird though. Oh, wait a bloody minute. I think I know why that's broke. The dorms shouldn't have to be activated. What? I keep doing that. I keep looking at the fucking portal now. There we go. Activate that. I'm gonna slap myself in a minute. This is ridiculous. I keep doing that. I've got to use the bloody terminal. Right. So that one's worked. Alchemy lab, mage quarters. Animation. Well, if you mean the effect's actually vanilla game. And I've got to add sound in. So yeah, these terminals are working. Where else have we got? The lobby. We need to go to the lobby to get to the library. Yeah, I'm just showing this effect off now. This is silly. It's just a bit better. It makes more sense. I wanted swirly stuff, but I think it's actually better than that. So. There we go. Oh, bollocks. Okay. That's certainly interesting. I've forgotten how my own script works. Never mind. They actually look fine. I think the colour's wrong. The colour needs to be a bit more blue, but they are okay. They'll do, like, sort of thing, but I'd like them to be better. Stop looking at the portal. Library's on the list. There we go. So the library and portal are the two portals that are iffy, and I've also got to do the one for the entrance. So we'll quit back out. We'll go to the CK and let us fix these. So what it is, that's your stone. And then you've got your dorms inactive. That actually needs to be that. That's better. Inactive. Once you activate that, inactive is opposite to the Welked Stone. That's correct. The portal, that needs to change. By default, it's active. Yes, that's correct. In fact, I don't even need an inactive version if it's already active. I do not need that version. I just need that. And the same for this. This is the CT portal dorms. I don't need that. That needs to be an active version. CTRF active portal dorms. That's fine. And then that needs to be enable parent. Oh dear. That needs to be enable parent to that. No, it doesn't. That's totally wrong. Let's re-show this stuff. Needs to be active to that. That's it. Now that one's already right at the thingy, so this is an active version. By default it's active. The global is the dorms. What have we got here? Those need to stay like that, that's fine. Okay, just going to check what the library is. Come on, don't give me errors. It's annoying. Right, so this actually needs to be the same as well. I don't need that. That's the inactive version, and this phone is going out the window. Delete that. That's that version, that's fine. That's got an enable parent to that. This one was fine, I think. Default active. Is this going to tell me what the so that one was working and it wasn't set as default active. That's weird. Let me read the script, see if I can understand my own stuff. And then if the default value is 1, show the menu. So by default it needs to be active. That's what I thought it was. Basically I have two portals which are already active and don't need charging, so it needs to go straight to the menu. Right, is it there? I think the two ones are fine. Lighter blue kind of complements the portal colour. Like part of the pattern on the portals is a lighter blue anyway. Yeah, I suppose it's fine. I can't change it anyway, so it's got to stay like that. So I've kind of got no choice in the matter. That's that. And what I'm going to do now is hopefully not have it crash on me. Oh, you son of a bitch. God's sake. I'm going to have to copy something in the apex and then place it on the exterior cell. Let's hope this loads nicely and doesn't take too long. That is really annoying. That shouldn't have actually crashed. The CK shouldn't have crashed. What a stupid thing to say to creation kit. Crashes when it damn well pleases. Never mind. You'll notice there's technically no actual errors to the mod when the kit loads, and there's no errors in test edit now. So I'm really happy with that, because the thing with my other mods is I used to change references and I never used to take into consideration that there used to be links to scripts that weren't there, and it can screw. Right, I don't think it screws things up, but I used to get like massive test 5 edit reports of people that are like, all these errors are showing, your mod is fucked, and I'm like, no, sod off. But it is as clean as a whistle. In fact, while this is being boring, I'm actually going to check it. Load it up in here. Oh, this is so much quicker now. I've got a new processor as well. It doesn't fanny around at all. Although when I'm streaming it'll be a bit slower. But that is still fairly quick in comparison to what it was. It's nice not to be having to wait around so long, especially when the creation kit crashes so bloody much. There we go, creation kit's loaded now before this, and that's loaded, and if we just go check errors, it's going to make me look like an idiot. Nope. And there we go, checking for errors, nothing at all. Even the apply filter for cleaning, the only crap that really shows up in here now is the whole world space stuff. You've always got things show up in world space. Sometimes they're not necessarily actually a bad thing anyway. That should show now. All nice and clean. Nice and tidy. This is to do with the game. This isn't my fault. This is nothing. If you check there, there's nothing there. It's moaning at the game's own stuff. So, ha. But that's fine. Bethesda being Bethesda. That should just be a meme with a very relevant image next to it. The latest creation kit update, how come scripts got put into a RAR file? I couldn't make a new script until I unpacked the RAR. Yeah, I had to do a video on that. I have no idea why they did it. I think there was someone at Bethesda just thought it'd be hilarious. It's like, we're going to pack them up into a RAR, let's see who manages to figure it out. Thank you. And if you want to know why it fucks the scripts up, then let's find an example. This is going to be difficult. Let's find an example. Top of your script, you usually put extends object reference. If you're doing quests or something like that, or magic, it extends magic effect, or it extends, quest. And if we go into data, and this is wrong again, if we go into data, scripts, source, you are extending another script. In most cases, this script, which means if that's not there and it's packed into a RAR file, the creation kit can't find one of the most crucial things that makes your whole script work. It can't find the script that it's meant to be extending, basically, and that's why it doesn't work. Because they pack them all up like Muppets. It might have been just a mistake, and then they thought, well, now that we're not like getting 40% of sales off people, we're not going to tweak anything else and fix it. As far as I know, whenever the creation kit has a little update in the future, I doubt it will though. Override your scripts files so you don't have to reinstall SCSI every time. Hey Meatbag. You know what, every stream I'm going to be saying hey Meatbag, because it's a cool name. Let's check some emails. Just going to check these emails, otherwise it's going to keep bleeping at me. So There we go. See, that's why scripts are naff sometimes. And we've got to get this to load and be nice to us so we can keep modding. Yes to all. Yes to all. Do, 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 do. Right. Just really want to load a few cells, make sure it's all happy with me. Now I'm going to load the apex. Haha. There we go. I win. Oh crap. Oh crappity crap crap. There we go. Alright. There's a reason I'm selecting this portal. What? I thought it said Scooby-Doo. It says Scuba Tony or something. Yeah. Copy that. Then I'm going to go to the exterior. Not entirely sure how I'm going to do this one. It's a bit different. Let's take a look. Entrance. Do you announce the stream with the Steam group? I do. If it worked is actually another thing. Let's just check. It should have worked. You should get announcements as they come with the Steam group. They should pop up in the bottom right. There we go, live streaming now. I discovered a new shortcut when you're in preview window. You can press G and it will hide the ground. Really? That's helpful because you can't do it in some views. And that bloody irritates me. So that's good info, thank you. What? Let's have a look. Okay, doing that. I know there's also a preview mode on something where you can't get rid of the... I know where. Let's see if it works here. That's awesome, thank you. I had no idea you could do that. I wondered, you know, because that is annoying. Very annoying. It's available in the preview menu, but not when you're like changing the mesh itself and trying to see the damn thing. That's useful. Here we go. Let's see what we can do here. Let's get rid of these effing things because they're going to be in the way. Not sure how I'm going to do this. Let's take a look. So I haven't really got room inside now to put this in. Do it this way. Just wondering something. Could probably go there, I suppose. About that. Oh, that just defeated the whole purpose of why I did that. There we go. I don't know if that's really centered. That's more like it, I think. That makes sense there. I think that makes sense. That's probably okay. So shift him out of the way. And this is going to be very weird to set up, but I'm going to try. In fact, what I am going to do is delete that version. First of all, set this as entrance. Let's get all the names right. When I click add script, it says can it open store for class? I'm not sure about that. By the way, you can remove the error message pop-ups this way, search for the part with message intro. I strongly recommend that you do not turn error messages off when you're creating your mods, because they're actually helpful in some ways. You get your usual ones when you load up, but any additional ones are very helpful. Like I kept getting one before, which was on about nav mesh in the exterior section by the entrance here, and I re-nav meshed and that error's gone. It's pretty important to keep them on, to be honest. When in the render window, press 7, see what happens. Nothing bad. That's cool. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, I just got my set ways of doing things and my set hotkeys. I don't fanny around with some things, and on the odd occasion I'll press a button and I'll be like, "Whoa! What have I done?" I'll slip or something. It's like there is some really funky shit that you can do in this CK, and it's you're just fanning around with it. There's a lot of stuff. A lot of the time I don't really look into new hotkeys or anything else unless I'm really in need of learning something else. I usually leave shit alone otherwise. It's quite funny. Yeah, that guy needs to sod off. He's going to be in the way. So let's get these effects to be enabled by that. Then we've got this. This is going to be replaced with CT. Oh, balls. It needs to be that, doesn't it? CT portal active. Which is probably wrong. Crap. Shouldn't actually matter which way around I put these. What's this one? This one is portal base. Oh no, that's fine. Replace that one with CT portal inactive. So this one, I'm going to get rid of the script for it. Initially disable and also enable. Oh crap. Portal active. Link to that. Okay, that is going to bug the shit out of me. Fucking come on. Just do that. Right. Entrance. That's better. That will bug me. So that is portal active. That is linked to that. Then we have got portal inactive, needs to be opposite to that. Might have to change the way that works. Never mind. Nah, it'll be fine for now. So this then has a number of settings for it. Default activities not. These are automatically filled. Those are going to need to be certain things now. This is going to be under miscellaneous message. And we need entrance. Copy this. So, Alchemy Dawnforge Library Lobby. Alchemy Dawnforge Library Lobby. Mage Quarters. This is interesting. Mage Quarters are Apex, which will be CT Ref X Portal. Mage Quarters. Sandstone. My marker is going to be that. Portal Global is going to be entrance. Portal Menu is going to be entrance. And then Portal Stone is going to be that. Save that, double check that needs to go. Gone off there too, and that is fine. I get lol. Okay, now just realised that is not right at all. So I will start humming. You'll have to forgive me. I can hear my music in the background, so that's better. Shouldn't have done this stream. I should have just lay down, shut my eyes, and listen to Lord of the Rings music. That's better. Right. You know what I'm gonna do? This will be interesting. People are gonna wonder what the fuck this is all about, but if you want to know how I have people want to, I'm not showing the script, but I'll explain roughly how I've done it. I'm going to show you how I made the what I'll say is I'm going to explain to you why I had trouble making this tower rise from the ground. First of all, it had to be a single mesh, so I had to put all of these pieces together. Every single piece, every single window, every single sub piece, every single fucking lift piece, make inverted mesh versions of the fucking hallways. I had to do all that, even had to make the dome, put that on, change the textures for the dome, put all that together in one mesh using bloody Nifscope. And Nifscope is not very good at putting pieces together. It is dead fucking slow. So that took me 4 hours, I would probably say. And it was all one mesh. Then I had a problem with collision, so I sent it off to SimSim, who then sent it off to Tamira, who then sent it back to SimSim, who then sent it back to me. And thanks to both of those people, we have a collision single mesh of Caranthir Tower, which isn't actually a hog for memory-ish. And it turned out lovely, like this. And I thought, well, I know I can get one mesh to move using scripting. Do you think it'd move? Do you think it'd fucking move it? Even though I've moved loads of items before, you're damn right it wouldn't fucking move it. So what I did is I tested it. I shrunk the tower and I dumped it down here. And it moved. I was like, okay, maybe it's something to do with the fact it's too high up in the sky. So I shoved it up in the sky. And it moved as this tiny tower. And after 3 bloody hours of scripting, messing around, restarting, getting highly frustrating and feeling like smashing my head against a wall, I realised if a mesh is too big, it doesn't want to start the translation of moving the item. And I thought that was it. I was like, I'm buggered. So look at this. This is hilarious. This is incredible. It's here somewhere. Where are you hiding? It's down here somewhere. Here it is. Here is Caranthir Tower when it is not popping out through the mountain. That's the actual size of it. That's how it starts. I managed to do another. Where's it gone? Another fiddle in the creation kit. Another fiddle with scripting. Another fiddle with this bloody engine. And I wondered if I could start it moving small, which it's happy with, and then resize it. And there are scripting for resizing items. So I started it moving, and then a second later, it resizes it back to its full scale, so then it rises up out of the mountain at full scale. And I was like, yes, screw you, CK. So it is actually capable of moving large objects with scripting. For some reason, it's just not capable of starting the process if they're too big. And it's like, that's stupid. But I managed to do it. I am the shadow. Hello. I don't think I've seen you in the stream before, so welcome. Welcome to the crazy stream. But yeah, that is how I managed to get the damn thing to move out of the ground. So all in all, getting this fucking tower built, put together, and that's not including the hours that it probably took Sim and Tamira to look through the damn mesh and play with it. It's took over 7 hours to get this damn thing just to place on the fucking mountain and move when you'd bloody well want it to. And then I obviously had to tweak the script to get all the timing right, to get the size right, to get the everything right. It's ridiculous. And like I said, after a lot of frustration and patience, somehow I've found the patience to sit there for 3 hours. But sometimes when I get stuck with something, I'm determined to either defeat it or just eventually at least understand everything and manage, give up on it. But it works. Then I noticed the lighting. I've got emittance that actually seems to work on here, which is wonderful for every single window, but I noticed it wasn't really bright enough. So when I made it darker and I looked away, it's like, this is crap. It looks terrible. So I've actually just placed lighting resources and put the emittances on them and placed it around the tower. Yeah, that's just had a whoopsie. And you get a little bit of flicker if you're on the balcony, on a rare occasion if you're standing in the right place. But yeah, that's pretty much the story of how to get that bloody oaf of a tower where it is and doing what it does. So yeah, that was interesting. And hopefully this portal works. So I think we go in and we're going to check these portals, and they should work now. Long time user of this mod and new viewer of the development. Long time user of the original then. I don't know how people can use the original. I didn't even like it in the end. I didn't use it myself. I never used it. I built it, I tested the crap out of it, and I never used it. Amazing. But yeah, I think we're going to go in and we're going to see if this is all working nicely now for us. Do. Loads. There we go. If no one has yet seen the my latest video for 4,000 subscribers, you might want to check that out if you've never actually played Oblivion or played the plugin for Frostcrag Spire, and it'll give you an idea of where a lot of this stuff's come from. Don't get me wrong, I think I've put a lot of my own ideas into this, but you'll see where a lot of this is coming from, especially the Alchemy Lab. It's a blatant bloody rip-off. Oh, crumpets. Oh, actually, that's worked out for the best. I'm in the wrong place. Somebody's told me TGM. Use TGM instead of TIM. So I'm going to try that. Toggle God mode, isn't it? I know what I toggled, but it was like can't die but can get slapped in the face mode, I think mine was. And if you're wondering about that book texture, it's the that large book texture mod for Skyrim, which retextures all the books. It's had an update, and it's really awesome. TGM. Toggle Dark Fox mode. Here we go. Ow. I don't really want an arrow in the rectum, to be perfectly honest, guys. Thank you very much. There we go. Shh. Okay. This is weird. I'm not seeing where my portal is. My portal activator. What the hell have I done to it? That's interesting. Let us check something. Because that's funky. I'm just going to check where this thing's gone. Oh, I see it. I see it. I have to duplicate that. I know I'd forgotten something. Replace it with an inactive version, which is opposite to that. I changed that. Did I not change that? That's going to bug me. There we go. Let's try that. That should now work. Is there a way to stop debug message boxes popping up when you COC into a cell? It's annoying as I have to click OK 8 times. I don't think there is a way since it's on int script. Debug message boxes. Well, if it's your own script and you've told to show a debug message box on int, then that's on initializing of the script, then it's going to do that. If you only want the box to show up at a certain point, then it needs to be in the right place in the script. It depends what the script's doing. CT entrance. There we go. Right. Let's see if this works. I'm kind of one of those mod authors that is always wanting to just improve what I've already made, and somehow I'm very rarely happy with my own stuff, which for me is bad because I never get to play half my own stuff, but for everybody else it's good because it means I'm going to keep fucking messing with it and making better versions. If they're from other mods, I have no idea why that's happening, to be honest. It could be a weird bug. On initialize, it should only be on initializing of your script, I think. But I'm not sure entirely how it works. I've come in here because I need to get myself some gems. Although I've just completely done the stupidest bloody thing because I've just realised I didn't need to do that because there's a gem provided in a box. I could have picked that one up. Watermelon. Never mind. That's talking, that is. So, what the fuck's going on? Why? Get away from me. Oh, crap. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought they were trying to kill me. Oh, never mind. I'll just kill you all. Sorry. Bye-bye. Get out of my way. Just, I recommend everybody stay clear of this place. It's very dangerous. Right. Use portal terminal. Would you like to charge this with a Welkid stone? Yes. There we go, it charges up, and we are good to go. Tower not discovered. No, that's a shame. Right. This is where we can do our stuff. What were you actually doing with the uninitialize? What's the uninitialize do? What's the script do? Your own script is what I should be asking while we're fanning around trying to open this thing. Ta-da! There we go. That's it. Well, hello, mate. I keep forgetting that you're there. Give me this. Ta-da! I'm going to kill you. I wonder what the bloody hell that was. Animating a wolf, the sod. Stop bloody reanimating things, you twat. There we go. Come on, you sodding. What the blithering hell's going on? Am I alive? Apparently I'm dead. That's joyful. I didn't reactivate God mode, did I? Son of a bitch. Let's go back in and slap this son of a bitch. Activate God mode. Let's try this again, shall we? Oh, for the love of fucking God. I've been attacked by everything, it would seem. It'll be a mammoth next. And trust me, I've seen a mammoth up here. Bloody big whacking mammoth trying to fricking gut me while I'm standing in the portal trying to nudge its nose in and knock the crap... Well, not its nose, its tusks, whatever. Anything just to kill me with. Sodding thing. Oh, there's an idea. I have a new idea. You are really taking the piss. I'm sorry. This... He's got to stop this. Sod off. Son of a... Come here, you little shitbag. Get out of my face. Right, there we are. Yeah, that's how you dispose of a corpse. I have mods installed such as Frostfall, and when I see OC into a cell, all the debug message boxes and notifications pop up since it's other mods initializing. It's just that clicking through 6 message boxes gets annoying. Oh, I get that as well if I've got a lot of mods. If you don't use Mod Organizer, I recommend that you go and watch Gopher's videos, learn how Mod Organizer works, and if you're using like the Skyrim Nexus Mod Manager, switch to Mod Organizer. And in fact, you can switch to Mod Organizer, it's a lot better, but Nexus Mod Manager has the option for profiles now where you can have, I've not used it myself so I don't know the details, but it should be like Mod Organizer where you can set a sort of test profile up where it doesn't load any other mods, or it only loads some essential mods that you'd want to see work alongside your own. And that's what you want to do when you're testing your mod. Load up without those mods on is the best thing. That's pretty much the only way. You can't stop them from loading. I thought you meant that you had your own script which was somehow conflicting with something else. I'm gonna completely rip off Stargate Atlantis with that button. I have a lovely idea. Well, I don't have an idea. I've stolen an idea, but I had an idea to steal an idea, which is going to be a great idea for that. That's what I'm doing. So I've just hit that with completely the wrong magic. There we are. I'll probably just hit that. I've got ideas rolling through my head, so I'm just see this big oaf. You should be white, right? See, I have a Frost Mammoth mod that I released. I put it on the Steam Workshop and then took it down because Workshop now officially can go to hell. And it's on the Skyrim Nexus, but Frost Mammoths. The only thing I couldn't figure out is how to change mammoths in encounter zones without completely fucking up encounter zones. And I don't think I could do it, because it'd be nice if encounter zones like this one, when they spawn a mammoth here, it would have been one of my Frost Mammoths to match the area. Thanks for the tip, no worries. I do strongly recommend Mod Organizer if you're not using it, because it's far better, far superior, but it's not for everyone. People like to stick with the Nexus Mod Manager, that's fine. Let's grab this. There we go. Okay, works fine now. I'm doing it again. Caranthir Tower discovered. Then we've got lobby. It'll place you there, and then we should fade out, and we should fade straight into the lobby. Yeah. That was weird, but who gives a shit? That works. That works well enough for me for the minute. Let's test this. Library. Thanks, meatbag. Doing that all the while, it's pissing me off. Exit tower. Let's try that. Oh, that went well. That needs doing. I haven't linked it to the exterior. Of course I haven't. Okay. I've also changed the banner here. It was blue, but now I want it more generic, so I've got it like black banner. I think that's kind of nice. We need to set the drapes up. We've got quite a lot to do. So if people are planning to stay with the stream, then you might get some popcorn, because I don't feel tired, so I might just mod this for Ava. Right, we need to link other portals to this, don't we? All the other portals. Just know it's going to crash now. Watch this. Oh no, there you go. Okay, that's fine. Whoa, what are we doing? So look, oh great, I get to set them twice as well. I've also got the vault to do, so vault's fun. Exit tower should be the other option. Yep. So if this is exit tower, then it's going to have to be entrance, and CT ref X marker portal entrance. And I'll set it on all of them. Is the audio actually pretty loud now? It should be, because I'm sick and tired of trying to turn it up and stuff and having to re-render videos through YouTube. I've put it much higher, and I'm hoping people can't hear like fans or too much background noise. I just haven't got the right setup here, really. So, hoping the audio's okay. Sometimes I start talking really quiet because I just do, and don't know why I'm hiding that lot. CTRef exporter. There we go. Clickety click click. Yes. All I've done today is pretty much portals. You have an email. There we go. Change this up a little. Also, although it's not an option somehow in Twitch, at least for me, but do people find that it's too quiet, me just rambling on, or is that actually perfect? Are people happy that this is sort of in the same format as my my tutorials now are, where it's just me yammering on? I mean, I can't really Twitch for some reason any kind of music in the background, it gets bitchy, so I can't put music on. But even though I'm not making money off it, it's not monetized at all, it won't let me put music on. But just out of interest, because somehow I do manage to pretty much talk about everything that I'm doing. So CTRFX portal entrance. Okay, that's fine. And I'm going to add something. Seems I'm going through doing this, I might as well get it out of the way. Just do it now. We need another portal, so I'm going to add one in. Portal 7 is what it needs to be. And we're going to need a location 7. Oh my, this is fun. This is very fun. Copy that. I'm going to have to do a lot of changes here. Let's do this. Happy with me just talking? Screw it. Sleep can wait. I'm staying longer. But honestly, I don't think I would choose me rambling over sleep, but entirely up to you. I think the audio is louder and it's good. Can't hear fans or anything like that. It's okay. I can hear fans. I can hear fans when I'm in the toilet, when I'm in the bloody bathroom. This thing is like frigging loud. I've got a really noisy front fan, so the Yeti must be doing a great job not picking up background noise behind the behind it. It's in like a cardioid mode, I think it is. Make sure it tries to just record mainly everything at the front of the mic, which is pointing directly at me. So that must be doing a cracking job then. That's pretty good. Okay, here we go. Let's think about this. What we need to do, we need to get to the vault, even though the vault's pretty much in bloody pieces right now, and it's nowhere near completion. We need to get this to bloody work. It's not selecting what I want. We need to copy this. We need to go to the vault. We need to place this in, because the vault, I have decided, is going to be in the mod from day one, and there we go. You know what, I'll take the piss and I'll make it day one DLC. The mod will be downloadable. Day 1 DLC. This needs to go wherever the portal's going to go. And that is tricky right now, so this doesn't really matter where it is as long as the links are put in place. So let's go with this. Hi stream. Oh, there we go. You're on TV. Eleonora, if you don't know Eleonora, you need serious help. So these about size of these put at 0.47. Yep, I'm going to be that awkward. I want to know the exact bloody size of the actual thing. 0.39, I was way off. Duplicate, replace. Oh, that's interesting. Balls. Inactive. Duplicate, replace. FX. Spin around. You spin me right round. There we go. Change these names. Oh, what's happening here? What have we got? Hi stream, hi there, what are we doing here? Hello, hello, hello. What are we doing? I am creating, or recreating more accurately, my mod Caranthir Tower. This is Caranthir Tower Reborn. It's going to be a big wizard's tower full of awesome stuff that nobody else has done. Aha! So, yeah. Let's link this. What we're specifically doing is linking a load of portal stuff together because it's so much fun doing that. Is that named correctly? That is. Is the stone thing named correctly? Yep, right. That's the active versions are going to be linked to it. Inactive versions are going to be linked to it. And there we go. Dropbox, oops, wrong window, sorry. Should be cheeky and go and see what that is. No. Right. She just wants to get on the stream, that's all it is. That wasn't an accident. Let's have a look. So that's dumped there, ready to rumble. That's good. That means I need to set that up correctly now on all of the others. I also need to change the message boxes to include it. And they need to change quite a bit. So alchemy is now going to include the vault on the end. I've also got to do the lift as well for this. One of these restrictions here, get global, so it's going to need its own global variable. Welcome to my mods. I can't script anything simple. It's got to confuse you. Otherwise it's boring. So global vault, portal vault actually. Don't be a cock, CK, we haven't got time for it. Yeah, I'm confusing myself. Wrong one. No, let's drag this. Can we copy? No, of course we can't copy that. That'd be fucking stupid now, wouldn't it? We'll just have to add volt on the end to all of them. I swear the creation kit has absolutely lost its whole dictionary on how anything is spelt, because usually you would get a warning saying this is possibly spelt wrong. I get a warning saying anything is spelt wrong now. It's like it's lost its entire vocabulary. It's ridiculous. I don't know why. Very strange. Lobby. Put the bolts in. Slap that in there. Apparently that wasn't spelt wrong. Okay. Age quarters. I spelt it wrong that time, even though it's the same. Oh god. Shiny new gem portal thingies, not seen before. I hadn't seen them before until today. Nordic platforms, always fun to use. Freaking hate that kit. The portal terminals are a new addition. I'll try and describe what I'm doing in my mod, never been done before. And it's because he doesn't even have function to it yet. It almost works. I always try and make something new, do something different. Something nobody else has done. And although I share my knowledge, I'll try not to share like my newest stuff, because otherwise it's not going to be very unique to my mod for a bit, is it really? You've got to keep some stuff back. It's like modders usually, like if they make a new resource, they'll use it in their own mod first for a while, and then they'll just release it to everyone else to have fun with. I think that's a fair way of working it. So we have a global variable. We have them all as the message boxes. Now we have to go to every single portal and change, or just sort of add the portal menus options. That is not entrance now, that is vault. And that needs to go to the reference for it, which doesn't exist, which is always good. I haven't done an X marker. Balls. I didn't want to do that. X marker heading, doink, have that. There we go. Now stuff should work quite happily. So 6 is going to be vault, which for some reason it isn't. X portal vault, and then that needs to be the entrance, and C ref X portal entrance, and we're just going to set that on each of the portals now. Just wondering if there's a bit of a quicker way of doing it really, but stick with this because we know it'll work. Shouldn't take long. There we are. It's that done. So it's got to be entrance. So is there anything that people would like to see in the mod that I might not have announced, or I mean, even if it's something like I probably said somewhere else but you just don't know about it, just throw it out there. Because I'm open to suggestions, depending on if it's something I feel I can do, or actually want in the mod, I suppose. Just realised 5, 6, that's, well, yeah, that's right. Anything more magical you want to see? I think these portal activators are certainly adding a bit more magic to it. Entrance embers is wrong. That'll be right then. Have I done both of those? Which one was done there? That's that one. Yep, that's right. Okay. So that's that one. That's the apex. We'll head to the dorms. That's only got one of these things, so that'll be fine. Same with the library. No, 4. So yeah, I think the last stream I was mainly focusing on fixing things. Now I'm kind of trying to focus on adding a lot of stuff. That's totally wrong. That's not what I wanted. Actually, in terms of suggestions, if anyone wants to suggest something to put in the actual lobby area, something to fill around the edges, that'd be nice, because I'm not sure what to do. I think I'm actually going to show like unique staves and stuff in the display cases. That'd be nice, because it kind of makes sense. We like stave creation happening in there anyway. So I'll check the chat in a moment. Unless everyone is about as clueless as me as to what to add anyway. So look, that's wrong. It's got to be Vault. Right. There we go. Lobby. Should also have one as well. I bet I've put 2, haven't I? Yep, I've got 2. So there shouldn't be an inactive version. Oh, there isn't. That's interesting. Whoa! A lot of chat going on. Has anyone else here seen the podcast we go from Total Biscuit yet? I'll have to wait for it to be uploaded. Technically it works, just need to find a way around updating the display without having the function. That will make it so much easier. Maybe add some radiant stuff going around the tower, depending on what kind of character you build. One thing that would be cool would be if there was a cracked wall and inside there's a big cave with some sort of forest. I don't want to go too overkill with like wandering off from just the basic tower. I mean, I went a bit crazy with the old version. I went down into dungeons and, well, not dungeons, but a kind of old built underground section with like stuff. Had some cool ideas which I've implemented here, but I don't want to go too crazy. Let's do this. Visual created models. This phone's going to get very well acquainted with the window. I had a problem with an NPC spell I placed. Spawn even. I placed an NPC map in my dungeon. And then the NPCs were outside the map. I've heard a lot of people having issues with like NPCs appearing in your mods from all over the place, and I've never had it myself. Fingers crossed, touch wood. But I don't know what the hell causes that. Yeah, I've had issues with Blender installs and stuff. I could try help if you wanted. It's too intimidating. Yes, Blender's just like, "Ah, what do I do?" Although, to be fair, the first time I saw the creation kit, I was like, whoa. I was like, didn't think it'd be this confusing. I was like, cool, I'll mess with it. And then messing with it turned into this isn't so bad, and then this isn't so bad turned into screw this. I could actually make something which eventually turned into all sorts. So this is Vault, and this is then going to be Portal. So yeah, thanks for the suggestions. I'll see. In terms of having some stuff around the edges and stuff, you're going to have like banners are going to be able to be changed to match what faction you're with and such. So that's cool. And I think I'm actually going to limit whatever the menu is to making sure that something can only appear if you're part of that faction. So you can't go putting Dark Brotherhood banners up if you're not part of them. I think that would be fair, like an unlock condition kind of thing. That makes sense to me. I don't know if anybody would be happy with that restriction or think it's a bit of a harsh thing to do. Not like have to be the master of anything, just in the actual faction to be allowed to use their banner. I think that'd be right. So it'd be kind of like a built-in game, inbuilt unlock system for Caranthir Tower. Essentially, you'd just be unlocking banners as you go, basically. So you join the Stormcloaks, and suddenly you can put Stormcloak banners up and such. So it's 1 in the morning here, and we have a lot to do. Let me just read these. Oh well, just stopped by to say hi. Heading to bed. 3 a.m. here. Damn. Have a good sleep, Ellie. Just hard to make an encounter if the encounter doesn't spawn in the map. I'm not fully good with encounters. I've never really played them. 3D Max would be easier. You get it for free. I even installed 3D Max and I was having trouble getting that thing to do what I wanted. Notebook's not allowing me to post a link. I could post a video that shows how to download it. Oh, what's it called? If you just like Google the people who make it, Autodesk. It's Autodesk. Just Google Autodesk 3D Max. I don't know where you go to enable links on this. It's a pain. Banner Simulator 2015. I was going to suggest Knightsy since he has a lot of experience with 3D Max. I've been following his tutorials. I was actually working with him a while ago, but that's kind of come to an end now, unfortunately. With something called Brain Poof, didn't really kick off, which is a shame. But yeah, I do know him. I've chatted to him, like, spoken to him personally. He's quite good. He made a backpack mod, which was awesome. So I think we've got those portals working now. The Vault portal will be funny because that's a complete bloody mess. Let's have a look. What do we got? Could mess around with that structure. The banners setup would be too boring to do for the stream. Let's see if these want to work out nicely now. if this works out. Let's just let that load. Thank you to the new followers anyway, people following and seeing the stream for the first time. I'll stream pretty random, so it's kind of good to follow so that you'll get alerted, I suppose. Like Dark Fox is now streaming nice and randomly, so you were not prepared in any kind of way. Entrance. Oh, we'll have to script the entrance, won't we? That's what we'll have to do. This is interesting. Entrance is interesting. Anyway, let's just try these. Let's try these. See if these work. I just realised there's some extra stuff I've got to do with the entrance thing. That's going to be quite tricky. It depends if I can remember. Something specific I've got to do. Here we go. Library. Exit the tower. Oh, that was probably a bad idea. I'm going to be embedded into something now. Yep. That was a bad plan. But at least we know it works. Library. Ah, yes, wicked, awesome, genius. That's fixed. That's working. That's okay. That's cool. And then we'll disappear. You'll notice the hair stays behind. I don't know why that happens, and there is absolutely nothing I can do to fix it. But it's kind of just a funny thing. So, but at least your hair goes with you eventually. Oh balls! Thank you. I forget that. It's okay, I haven't missed anything. I'm testing the portals anyway. Right. Let's see if we can charge these up. Shall we? Oh, fucking hell. Back to the lobby. I think what I'm going to do, I'm actually going to make a test character where the player by default, as soon as you see OC in, actually is holding all the items that I'm going to need for Caranthir Tower. So I'll make a Caranthir Tower test plugin essentially. That'd be really cool. I've gone to the wrong place again, lower. Although while we're down here, we'll see if we can build some stuff up. There's been a bit of progress here, so. This is starting to feel like it's actually coming along really well. And a friend of mine is hopefully going to help me out with some questing to get dialogues to work with the Forge Master Orc. So you'll be able to ask him to build something. So it'll be like, give me 3 hours and then come back. And you'll come back in 3 hours time and say you've asked him to build something up in a room, like he'll have done the alchemy labs or something. It's like, can you build up the alchemy labs for me? He'll be like, yeah, sure. You know, you'll probably have to pay him because people are going to be recruited here. They're not going to be hired, so they're just going to be, you know, living with you, and in return you help each other out, or you trade with each other and you share the tower. I actually need to go to Central here. So you're about to say, you know, here we go, have 2,000 gold, build up the alchemy labs for me. He'll be like, come back in 3 hours. Come back in 3 hours. It's like, yeah, it's all done, good to go. And but while he's building that, you can't like give him a list of 100 things to build. He'll be like, it's going to take me 3 hours. I can't build anything until then. So you'll come back in 3 hours, and he'll be like, right, he's ready. You can get him to build something else, like make me a load of display cases. And that's really the idea for people that don't play as sort of characters that build anything. You know, people that aren't very good at smithing. Because that's the thing, my houses are, sorry, not really houses, but player homes in general, they're very much focused around having the player build things, but I figured, well, not everybody builds. Not every player out there actually wants to build everything. Some people want to pay for things. So I'm going to try and have at least 3 different ways to refurbish the tower, is the general idea. Okay. Lobby, library, that's cool, that's working fine. I've just noticed the vault isn't showing, so I'll have to make my way into the vault, which I would do via the lift, which currently doesn't work, so I'll have to send myself there. In fact, we can see if we can get the lift working, and I'm doing that portal thing again. This is funny. That's actually just going to teleport me right down to the bottom. That's just lazy. That's cool. Let's go down to the forge. Then we'll go to the vault, get everything activated. The alchemy lab, library, lobby, mage quarters, exit the tower. We got the forge, and then we need the vault. Hopefully this isn't too much on the menu. It should be just the right amount of locations. Have I even put these here? Or yeah, I've messed that up again. I haven't got the thing there. So I'm going to have to check those links out, and I think we're going to try and set the entire lift up. So let's have a look. This there's only one version of. I'll set it up once. I need to duplicate, replace it, switch it with an inactive version, select the inactive version, go to the enable parent and double click on there and have it opposite. Make sure it's stone, that's fine, save. That'll do that. This lift needs to work. This is going to be awkward. I'm just going to do the essential part to this, and in fact this could be a very tricky thing actually to get to work. This is interesting. Why is that like that? It should not be like that. That is actually right. Okay, that's cool. Okay. Oh, Apex. Right, what we need to do is this. I don't know if I've shown how this lift works, and I've actually got to remember myself. So I need that. What is this? This is a down version. I want an up version. The up version is down here. That makes any damn sense. So I want to hide all of these. Where are you? It's here somewhere. I've probably gone and hidden it. So I'm going to need that. And I'm going to need that. So an activator, the thing that gets activated, and then of course the actual portals. This is only going to go to one location. It's going to need a portal to link. That portal's ready to link. I'll have to do that after. Then it's going to automatically get one of them. So that, copy it. Then we'll go to the vault. And we'll paste this in. Is the up version? We need the up version. That's where you're gonna end up. That's probably the wrong bloody one. What's that? That's the down one. I need the up one. That's what I want. And then I'm gonna need to rename it if we can get hold of it. Where the hell's that gone? I hate the kit when it does this. It likes to just send something to nowhere, so you can't bloody find it anymore. Magic lift down. That's not what I'm after. I'm after this thing. Where's it gone? What the hell has it done with it? What the bloody hell is it doing there? The bloody hell up there. There we go. Right. Now, this. It needs to point anyway, to be honest. I just need to pick which way is forward. So, it, like I say, it doesn't really matter. Just readjust everything anyway. I'm going to put it that way. No, I'm not. Screw it. I'll have it that way. And rise that up. Let's check the chat. Good, good. I think it's all going quiet. I think everyone's probably slowly going to bed. Okay, so there, that's going to be weird. It's going to have to go right in the middle. And it sends you up there, which is pretty dark. And I'm going to need a black plane. People can't see. There we go. So that's going to work. This is going to be tricky. So script lift. Lift 1, 2, 3. Lift 1 is magic down. Lift 2 is magic down. Lift 3. So now I want message. I want lift. And I want lobby forge. Apex, Apex forge, lobby, lobby. Forge is probably going to be the easiest one to edit here. So that needs to now be Vault. And create a new version to begin with. And what we'll have is Apex Central. That's interesting. So I go straight up to the Apex and the Central. Oh shit. I think I'm going to do the Vault in a very specific way, just to make things easier. I'm going to make this connect to the Forge, so you can access the Vault via the Forge. The Forge design needs to change as well to accommodate it. So a lot of this needs to change, actually. Let me just think here. You got Apex and you've got Central, so you've always got 3 locations. So if there's now 4, makes things interesting. There's a couple of ways to do this. It's going to get quite difficult. Well, get some what you call matchsticks and stick them in your eyes. You won't be able to shut them then. Vault, Apex Central, then you'd obviously have Forge. Let me just look into editing this and adding another location. Sod it, it's not one of my mods if it's not confusing, so let's make it bloody well confusing, shall we? And we'll change this up. It's going to be 4. First person active 4.75 and location 3, lock 3. So you've got the locations and then you've got the lift types. So lift 03 and lift 04. So lift 4. I remember how I've got this working. So I'm going to need a location and lift 4. Wait a minute. Apex has 2 locations. The lower part of the forge, you can only go up or down. You've only ever got 3 locations. So if you've only ever got 3 locations, but you could probably go just straight up. So you have to move down. You have to go up then down. But which one you want to use? You've always got to have a fourth location and a fourth script. Yeah. Okay, I just sound like a crazy fucking idiot, but it's making sense in my head. So, there are 3. Why are there 3? Because there's 4. That's cool. Okay. I think I already somehow did this. I already confused the shit out of myself and planned ahead, which is good. So that's going to be location 4 and lift 4. So I can save that and hope this is going to work. Apex. So you've got central, lower, and the vault. The vault is the bottom, the very, very bottom, the most bottom of bottoms. So you haven't got any restrictions to go in anywhere. That's fine. So that one's going to have that. Forge also needs the vault. That one's going to need the vault as well. I already planned that I was going to do the vault as DLC, so when I set this system up I made it so it would be reasonably easy to just add the vault on the end. So that's now going to be Forge. So technically I should just add it onto the messages and then just link up the portals. So I actually have to have 3 portals again. So if I get a portal activator, no, it's not an activator, door, CT portal door, and I figure out what I set the references to, and I place these in the middle, we are good to go. 1 for the apex, 1 for the central, 1 for the forge. That's it. So what I want to do is go to the apex, and that one is going to be the vault. I'm going to copy the name, drag it there. Now this is going to be the apex. So teleport. This is genius. Then we go to the vault, and yes, this is awesome. That, or better yet, that is vault apex. Then I'm going to need vault central. So that's that connected to that. And vault forge. So it names where you are and where you're going. Now these are not for the player. These are for NPCs. That NPCs can actually travel down here if they need to. So yeah, that's interesting. Although NPCs might not need to come down here, it's worth setting the system up in case I do change my mind one day, and it's all done, ready to go anyway. So. Here we go. Place that there. This one now needs to link to the one in the central area, so in this case the lobby. Which the vault one is on the end, and this needs to change then, doesn't it? Of course it does. And we'll drag it to where that needs to go. Don't know why I hid those actually, to be honest. I didn't need to do that. Spin that round. Put that there. Travel back to the forge, get the marker. And then we got the one for the other place, which is the forge. For God's sake, where is it gone? Ah, forge is interesting. Oh wait, I'm in the wrong place. It's actually under here, buried somewhere. Linked to the vault. Markers on top of markers on top of markers. Bollocks. Got away with that. I have to excuse the language. I should put contains bad language in the title. What time is it where you are? 1:25, 10:25, 2:25. Okay, now that's amazing. Where do you guys live? Usually I'm fine this time. Just got a job, so the weekend I'll be shattered. UK here, about 4 hours south of Dark Fox. Norway, Australia. All of this complicated linking items would be your would tie your head in knots. You'd think it'd confuse me, but I don't know. Kind of makes sense to me, so it's okay. If I stay focused and stick with it, and then just drone onto myself like a fucking crazy idiot, I tend to actually do okay with it. So all of the NPC parts are linked. This now, actually, I'm going to go one by one. Now we need the links for the actual player. So what we've got is a location, the actual marker where it has to send you to. Oh, oh balls, the marker. Is there a marker? I don't remember. Hold on. There's something. So what the hell's the location? Hold on. What are these locations? They are marked as the CT Ref Link Lobby, CT Dorm Portal. Locations. Links. Lift 01 dot activate. Location 2 dot activate. Oh no, my apologies. I'm wrong. I lied to everybody. The player uses them as well as NPCs. It's just the player doesn't use them like an NPC. The player uses them off an activator, giving the illusion that you're actually jumping on the lift and then moving up, whereas an actual NPC doesn't actually doesn't actually have to be looking and using the actual door as it is, because they're doors. They count as the things hidden underneath, so they look a bit weird using it. But yeah, okay then. So that means this needs to activate what? Lift 1, lift 2, lift 3, lift 4, lift 4. The lifts are going to stay up or down, so you're pointing toward the up or down, and each lift links with each location where you can go. Each location points to the correct door to activate to get to where you want. So now 1 is Apex, 2 is Forge, 3 is Vault. Apparently. But there's only 3 locations, so I didn't need a 4th location. I didn't need a 4th lift. I've already linked them up because, yes, I just needed to add them to the actual menus. I didn't need to add those, and I just needed to link the actual doors. Oh, I thought way ahead of myself. Okay, then well done, younger me. That was, well, younger by about a month, but you know, that was actually a very nice idea. Very clever. That makes sense then. That's fine. That's cool. Oh, and now this is just going to bitch at me because I didn't need any of this. at all. I already set it up, so all I had to do was do the menu systems, the actual links. I've done the menu systems, I've done the actual links, so it's all set up and it should work fine. That's awesome. Perfect. Done, sorted, dusted. Lift should all work, allow me to get down there. Now I've set the actual inactive one that I didn't have for the vault. That means that's linked to the actual stone, which can be put in. That's 1, 2, 3. Well, don't count that one. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-ish. Yeah, I've got enough. I've got enough Welkid stones. That's fine. Wicked stuff. And the other thing I was going to confuse everybody with, which I'm not going to try. I'm just going to test this first, and then we'll keep the stream going just to see how long SimSim can last. I'm 4 hours east. No. All the complicated linking. All the complicated linking. It's fine. Let's have a look. Right. Load up the damn game and let's see if this is going to work. It should be fine. Lovely jubbly. Right. And let's head straight to the lobby. So we should have another option in the menu on the lift and another lift location to go to. Should hopefully work okay. I've probably got to put 2 collision barriers somewhere and maybe some extra black planes just to hide and bullshit everything. But it should actually just kind of work. It might not with the... but yeah, that's awesome. Okay, right, here we go. Activate this. We can now go apex lower and even vault. Wonderful. It doesn't bloody work. Right. Don't know why that is, but we'll find out. What? Squeeze me. Oh my god. Oh, I'm annoying it. I've upset it. I've done something. Oh, bloody hell. Okay. Where's the portal? That should be there. At least. Where is... Oh, I've walked right past it somehow. Okay, so I need some Welkid stones. That's weird. That's not... Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, sod it. Oh, wait. There we go. So we got central, lower, and vault. Let's go to the central. That should work. This is not going to happen. That's a bit funky, but it kind of works at least. So, okay, we're in the central. Let's get what we need, which is these, just to get that portal working at least. We know how Apex works. We've got vaults. So we're selecting vault, and for some reason we're getting a hell of a delay. Shouldn't be happening, but it does do it. It's not actually activating it. That's the problem. The lift is probably not selected correctly. So, okay, let's at least see if the portal works. That seems okay. That's pretty funky. I'm not sure what's wrong there. So, I think I've done something to piss this off. Let's just try these. There we go. Let's try this again. Vault should actually be showing up now, and it isn't. So that's interesting. Let's get the lobby. Apex should work. Let's try and go from the apex to the vault, see if that works. I might have just selected something wrong, so on one of them. Oh, that's interesting. Vault. There we go, that one's working. That's cool. Right, that one works. Okay. So lower. I think I'm going to completely rethink the naming system on the lift because that's a bit funky. So if we go lower to vault, so looking at this, central to vault is the only broken thing at the moment for some reason, which there must be a good reason for. And is this working okay still? That's like, let's go to the dorms. That's taking me there first, which is completely wrong. So there's a weird time thing going on there. It's just doing something in the wrong order. So I'm going to check over the portal system first. Or this. Where are we? Where are we at? Let's go to the central. Let's go to the lobby. Let's go to the lobby. Right, the lift. So lift 1, lift 2 and lift 3 has not been selected, so it doesn't actually know what to select. That's what's wrong with that. So if we just choose that, that's going to fix that problem. That'll be sorted, that's fine. That's that issue done with, right? So the vault doesn't seem to be very happy with something, so I'm just going to check that over. I'm actually going to check the script. So if we go down, it should be moved to marker, force third person. My marker might very well be selected completely wrong. That could be what the problem is there. My marker is apparently in the mage quarters. That was the problem. That now actually needs to be my marker. You can guarantee that selected the wrong thing. Yep. That needs to be my marker. Actual vault marker. CT ref X portal vault. That's interesting. CT ref portal vault. There should also be a reference for that. So then I'm going to fix the lift thing. Let me think. Do want to name everything so it's easy enough to find. That's what the portal name needs to be. Whoops. That's inactive. That's the active one, and then that needs to be vault. There we go, that's fine. Move that, put that about there just for the minute. Just to get things hunky-dory, and then we'll get... I'm searching for collision, that's not how it works. Right, so then I'm just going to hide all of this stuff. And I'm going to place a collision box there. And you won't win, SimSim, I'll win. We will go and do this. That's fine, and then I'm going to duplicate it and shift it up there. Oh, I might have gone overkill with that. Let's have a look. Lower that to there. And then I'm just going to steal some black planes, I think, from here. I've gone into the wrong cell for refresh. If I'd have refreshed that, it would be completely ballsed up. I also need to redesign the forge as well, and I've just gone into completely the wrong room as well because that doesn't have a lift, so have I confused anyone yet? Let's have a look. I need this mess up here, this total mess. I actually need a copy of. So it's like boxed up darkness. It's really cool. Balls. A little tricky to select everything. So I need to copy that, and I need to go into the vault section, and we need to paste it there. This looks like a complete mess, but it just works. It makes it look really dark up there. It's quite funny. But that's that. What else? So this is the very bottom now, so the forge isn't the very bottom, and if the forge isn't the very bottom, that means that we are going to need to grab some lower section to copy into the forge. So this is interesting. I'll just technically follow it down. That's fine. I can build that up in the forge. That's cool. F5 it because it's not doing it. And I'll be right back. I'm just going to check my emails. So just make sure everything's fine. And we need a rebuild. Well, not really rebuild, but just adjust this. This can go. And in fact, this is very, very wrong. The lift needs selecting, so those bits are correct. That one, no, not that one. That one. Duplicate it, move it down. Take that one, and that one. Duplicate that, move it down. And then I'm going to need to check the name of that. Doesn't have one, that's fine. I'm going to duplicate and replace it with a down version. So it needs to go that way. So that's that. And the lift 3 needs changing. Lift 3 at the moment is up, it needs to be down. The location hasn't changed, so it's